Hello, my beautiful light brights. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Neon Noire. I'm a half Italian, half Canadian drag queen living in Belgium. And if you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today, we are playing my favorite game, FAB or DRAB, where we rate the looks and let you know if they are fab and fabulous or drab and awful. And today, we are looking at Canada's Drag Race Season 4, Episode 1. That is right, Canada's Drag Race is back, and I am so excited to see what every queen is giving to us. So without further ado, let's get into it. For the second look, they have to give us Shimmering Showgirls. Their best showgirls inspired fantasy. Before we get into the look, let's just talk about the set. This was a 360 set where they had to do different poses in different sections. It looked so good, so expensive. So Canada's Drag Race is really upping their game and budgets. But enough about the set, let's get into the actual looks. First up is Aurora Matrix, and Aurora is definitely coming in with her Asian persuasion fantasy. She said it on her entrance that she is going to give you Asian inspired drag, and that she does. She's wearing red and gold, which we know is a color of luck in Asian culture, really around Lunar New Year. On top of it, she's got origami inspired hair matching with it. She's giving you showgirl, but she is giving you showgirl her way. She looks expensive, she looks chic, and I love her individual twist on this, what could be a quite basic theme, to be honest. So for Aurora and her second look, it is definitely a FAB. Next up is Luna Dubois. She's coming out with this beautiful pink dress. It's definitely giving old Hollywood. Maybe it's a little bit Audrey Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe. She turns around and then gives you the little peekaboo, and it's that little extra oomph to make it more drag. And then when you think it's just enough, she rips it off to reveal that it is a bodysuit, and it looks completely different with heart details across the chest. She was like, I'm not only gonna give you one look, but I'm giving you a peekaboo, and then I'm gonna reveal to a second look. I think this is a smart way. She definitely made it an impression. Is it the most interesting, glamorous, fashionable look on the runway? No. And honestly, I don't think I would have minded if she didn't claim that she was the fashion queen. Is she good? Yes. Is she the fashion queen? Probably not. That being said, all in all, her whole look looked good. It was a concept. It worked together. It was thought through. And for that reason, I have to give it a FAB. Next up is Denim, and Denim is going in a completely different direction and taking this showgirl theme on the road. She is going Vegas and going full clown. She is giving you the jester headpiece with the clown attire, but she is making it fun, funky fashion. Definitely a showgirl interpretation of a clown, and I love that someone is taking the theme and bringing it somewhere else. On top of it, some of the little details are actually even made out of denim, so it's a callback to her name, a callback to her original look, so it really ties together. She said that she is a drag clown, and she doesn't necessarily do beauty, so that is why she's dressed as a clown, and I'm like, girl, work. She definitely turned it up, and more importantly than turning it up is she's giving us something unexpected, and for her first episode, this is exactly what you need to bring. So, for Denim, it is going to be a FAB. Next up is Kitten Kaboodle, and Kitten Kaboodle starts out with this big, poofy, pink tulle thing. She rips it off to deliver this bodysuit that's covered in rhinestones, and she looks good. This is where her pink hair definitely matches and goes with it. As she turns around and starts walking, she reveals this giant fan. I don't know where it came from, but it definitely plays up that showgirl fantasy. She can play with the hiding and the revealing aspect of it. I think that this overall look looks really good, and although it's not conceptual or original in the showgirl fantasy, it is very well made. Every detail is there. It looks expensive. It looks glamorous. So for Kitten, for a second look, I definitely have to go with a FAB. Next up is Kiki Coe, and Kiki Coe is giving you the full showgirl fantasy. Girl, if you are gonna do a showgirl, this is how you do a showgirl. She comes in with this rhinestone headpiece And on top of it, it's got the biggest feathers that look really expensive. Maybe they're pheasant feathers. She's got the bodysuit that's got all the jewels on it and more feathers. Honestly, this is like the stereotypical look you would think of when you think of showgirl. But when you do it this good, I don't give a This is amazing. Like, every detail looks impeccably made, impeccably thought through. And honestly, if you're gonna do showgirls, this is how you do it. Anybody following her is gonna look so mediocre in comparison. So if you didn't guess, for Kiki Coe's second look, it is definitely a FAB. Next up, it's Nearah Nuff. And Nearah Nuff is giving you an orange bodysuit with big hair. Oh boy. First of all, whoever was coming after Kiki Coe was definitely going to be having some problems. And this one was way down there. Her actual bodysuit with the orange feathers and the orange bodysuit is quite okay. Is it revolutionary? Is it amazing? No, but it did the job. The problem that I have is I feel like she is missing half her wardrobe. She goes down to do this dip and you see these like beige underpants which look like undergarments. I'm like, was she supposed to have pants? Was she supposed to have extra feathers? It just feels unfinished. The big hair kind of worked with it, but it's nothing special. If you were gonna do a big hair like that, I would have either loved it to be a matching color, so like orange or ginger, or something completely opposite, like a black or even like a blue wild color to just make it pop and give you something extra. I would have also liked a couple of jewels in the hair to really play up that showgirl fantasy. All in all, this is a real miss for me on this one. So for Nearah Nuff's second look, it is definitely a DRAB. Sorry. Next up is Melinda Verga. And Melinda Verga is coming in with this gold bodysuit and these poofy feathers. First off, she turns the corner and she looks good. Gold is a great color on her. And it's very well fitted in giving you that beautiful hourglass figure. The feathers look expensive, like they're made out of ostrich. They may or may not be, but I don't care as long as they look like they are. She's got the blonde hair with it, which matches. I think she really thought this one through. And considering where she went from her first look with that awful rainbow attire, I was worried about this queen, but she was able to turn it up with this second look. So for Vera, I am definitely gonna have to go with a FAB. Next up, we have Aimee Yonce Shennel. And Aimee Yonce, for her second look, is giving us pink showgirl fantasy. She is going stereotypical showgirl. And honestly, this would have been a really amazing and great look had it not been for Kiki Coe. They both thought from the same page, but Kiki Coe looked so much bigger, so much more expensive. So it doesn't matter how good Aimee's is, it's just never gonna compare. And that is the problem with choosing such an obvious concept. But the look itself fits well, the color looks good on her skin, it's got rhinestones, everything about it is great. If I had seen it on its own, I would have definitely said FAB. Now that I see it compared to Kiki Coe's, I'm struggling where to put it. But I think after everything, I'm gonna have to go with FAB, because she is at least better than a bunch of the other queens and looks we've seen tonight. Next up, we have Venus. And Venus is also giving us showgirls, but maybe more in this original flapper attire. She's coming in green with a little bit of feathers in her hair and all of the rhinestones on her body. She got this skirt. She pulls out this little piece and the skirt reveals into this little tiny bra. You can see that she thought of it from head to toe and all of the pieces. I think Venus has the same issue that Aimee has, which is that comparative to Kiki Coe, it's really hard to compare. Does she look good? Yes. Did she think of all the details? Yes. But with such a similar concept, it's hard not to compare them. On top of it, she reveals to this bra, which looks good and expensive. The problem is that she is not a queen that wears a breastplate. So I find that the bra sits a little bit funny. I wish she had some sort of breastplate to really hold it up and give you more of an attire to it. All in all, I'm struggling to give her a FAB or not. If I had seen it individually and I had not seen Kiki Coe, I would definitely say FAB. So it's gonna be a FAB. Next up, it's Sisi Superstar, and Sisi Superstar is coming in with her best sexy, devilish attire. She is coming in with the glitter horns and the old school black curls, full rhinestone body. What I love about it is she's taking her ooky spooky style and making it her own in this category. It definitely fits the category, it fits her aesthetic. She looks expensive, everything is jeweled, and I like that she went different. She was like, I am not gonna give you the typical showgirl that we've seen three queens do. I'm gonna do it my way. All in all, she looked great, and that's why for Sisi Superstar, it's going to be a Next up, it's the girlfriend experience, and the girlfriend experience is giving you the girlfriend experience. She's coming out in this like pimp-esque outfit with this hat. She takes off her hat to reveal her gorgeous hair, which she loves to flip. Got her jacket, she reveals that into her little boyfriend shirt. She takes that off, and then she's in this like little itty bitty glitter bikini. She's giving you body oddy. She's giving you the full fantasy, like she just woke up out of bed with your man still there. As she walks away, she takes off her top just to say, I got even more, and I'm not showing you everything. And I love the salesmanship of this outfit. She definitely knows how to walk a runway. She definitely knows how to sell a garment. She definitely is very comfortable in her body. She definitely knows her drag aesthetic, which is, let me give you no clothes. So honestly, I really, really enjoy it. So for the girlfriend experience, it is definitely a FAB. And that is it for this week's episode, guys. I'm going to try to be doing this every week. So if you agree or disagree with my opinions, go ahead and leave a comment down below. And while you're there, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. And once again, my name is Neon Noire, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.